Silly. She started me. Anyways, hey y'all. We are back and you are simply socializing with Shan
and Simone.
And so today what we're going to do, like we said, being on the channel and whatnot, we won't have any specific topics to talk about. So what we've decided to do is we have this little handy dandy bowl. I'm not gonna tell y'all this came from an edible arrangement. Don't worry about it. Somebody loved me at some point.
The gift that keep on giving.
The gift that keeps on giving. Anyway, so we've gotten a couple of topics, not only from ourselves, but some of our subscribers, some people we work with. So what we're going to do is just pick maybe like one or two subjects. We won't take up much of your time. Because being here with us that long, you be on this stir crazy with us.
Right. Or you really got to start thinking. Or your mate may not be your mate anymore. Or you might need to go be with your side piece. Or is it dish?
I never heard with you.
Side salad.
She said dish. Pick somebody.
Sure did.
Okay, so first subject. And since we are simply socializing, we do have our tea and our drink and whatever. So sit back, relax, and
my cup says bling bling day. Boom. It has my favorite color on it.
That's right, because her birthday was Tuesday.
And my socks are pink. And my shirt is pink. And after I drink this, my cheeks will be pink.
I think she like pink.
I like it. Just a little light.
Anyways, go ahead.
Okay. So, the first subject is being single versus being in a relationship. Pros and cons.
Okay. Well, I'll let you go first because you are in a relationship. And I'm single. Anyways, go ahead.
That was real cute.
Whatever.
There's lots of days you wish you're single when you're in a relationship. It's pretty good, especially if you meet your partner in crime.
Don't commit no real crimes. Carry on. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Maybe we did.
Anyways,
I was
go
told
ahead.
the difference is
The
people that's in jail got a call. Anywho, so being in a relationship, it has its highs, its lows. Back in the day, I feel like people tolerate a lot more. Nowadays, I feel like we don't, because our mind is always moving. We're always on our cell phones, laptops, iPads, computers, checking. We're always doing something. So it's like as soon as we sit stagnant, even in a relationship, we're ready for a change. So nowadays, if you're in a relationship a couple of months, a couple of years, like, you really winning. I mean, even the divorce rate is pretty high, but being in a relationship is cool. Most days you want to kill them, but find somebody you willing to bury. I guess that's a nice way of putting it.
Father. Okay. All right. Anywho, so I am single. I have been single for quite a while now. I think at least since 2015, 16, somewhere in there.
So if you single,
this is not what we here for.
And you got all your front teeth, and you got a job.
You hadn't been furloughed. No, I'm just playing.
Right.
I'm kidding.
Or your benefits still come in.
And your benefits still come in. Yes. No, I've been single for a while now. I've been in different relationships. I've even been engaged. But time is continuously changing. I will say, for the most part, like, listening to people who are in relationships, marriages, I do know I don't expect a relationship to be peaches and cream. But in my singleness right now, I can't stand you. In my singleness right now, I am loving the fact that I don't have to worry about somebody else's emotions.
Oh, Lord.
If I'm having an emotional day, I can come home and, just kind of relax by myself. If I'm mad, I can be pissed off by myself at home and not have to worry about hurting somebody's feelings or taking something out on somebody, because I don't have to worry about my son. He just stay in his room and play his game. Hallelujah. Anyways, no, but seriously. But then there are other times where there is sometimes I wish I had my man to come home to cuddle with, and all that comes with the good stuff. We won't go into all that. But anyways, there are those days. So I'm not just saying, hey, yeah, I'm not just saying, hey, be single for the rest of your life. I do plan on being married at some point in life, but I'm not in a hurry like I used to be. So, but I applaud those who are and have been in their relationships, you know, even 6 months, because in our day and age, you know, Simone just turned 32. I'm 36. I'll be 37 in June.
Hallelujah.
And some of us just don't know how to stay in a relationship, work out a relationship, argue and still be okay. I think we had that conversation at one point, and that maybe that'll be a subject for another time. But we just don't know how to do that. We think if I can't have my way, you know, to hell with it, or you know, I'm done with it. So it's a good and a bad thing, or not bad, but a kind of.
Yeah, you said it right. I think, you know, with single or being in a relationship, you got the good, the bad, and the ugly. And it's just dealing with yourself. Being single, you get to learn what you will and what you won't tolerate. Versus when you are in a relationship, you have to deal with those things with somebody else's emotions.
That's true. And my sister she's married and has been married for a while now, but she said pretty much being in a relationship is being with someone, and whatever their flaws, habits, whatever it is, you know, it's what you're willing to put up with. Right. You know, some people can deal with smokers. Some people can deal, you know, with folks who snore.
I feel like you coming for me.
I am not. I'm just naming off stuff.
Okay.
I'm just naming off stuff.
Okay. I felt like
don't do that. Anyways, you know, but you know what I mean. Like, there's some things that Simone may be able to deal with, you know, with a guy that I may not be able to deal with, or you may be able to deal with, that we like, oh, absolutely not. That's a deal breaker. So, you know, my god sister says it best. You know, it's just what you're willing to put up with, you know. And something else that I learned in a church I used to go to, the pastor said, sometimes being with a person, you have to think about, you know, if this person does not change from where they are right now, can you deal with them like how they are for the rest of your life? True. So I think about stuff like that when I'm in a relationship. Like, is this somebody I can deal with on a good day, bad day, ugly day? You know, can I deal with this person? You know, and then of course there comes with, can this person lift me up?
I belched on camera, y'all.
That's that drinking. Anyways, but you know, is this somebody that's going to be able to lift me up when I'm having a bad day, or when I'm down, or if somebody dies in my family, or whatever? Those are the things I think we have to truly think about, versus, oh, he fine, he's sexy, she cute, she got waist, she got this.
Because, you know, stuff like that. Mental health is very real.
It's very real.
And your mental health needs to be good for yourself and for your mate, and vice versa. You could get with somebody and they can look all good. It's kind of like going to a restaurant, you get your meal and it looks presentable.
But it tastes like
it's not what you ordered. You did not order that.
It's not what I thought this
was
going to be.
It's not what you ordered. They put all types of stuff, ingredients in there that you know you was not prepared for this.
Like,
this not
what it said on the menu.
And
however,
this is not what I ordered. Bring it back.
Set up.
Send it back. You know what I'm saying? So it's very true.
Throw the whole plate away.
Mental health is, you know, it's very big. So I will say, and we tend to mimic what we've learned and what we saw growing up, which that can backfire on you, because just what you saw growing up doesn't mean it's going to work for you in your own relationship.
It was right.
We ain't going to church today.
Anyway,
that's not what we're doing.
So that's that on that subject. We're going to pick one more subject, and then we're going to let y'all go. If you have not already, please like and subscribe to our page so that you can get daily, or weekly, I should say, alerts for when we do post. Okay? Also, if you have any questions, any comments, if you'll leave them on the video below, in the comments below, and we can address those in our next conversation when we're simply socializing.
Yes. Oh.
Okay, so our next subject is to act accordingly. And it is what?
Polysingularity.
She said. Anyways, so we were talking about this literally just a few minutes ago. How, and basically what it is in, I guess, just real simple terms, is I know when she and I have our own conversation, it's totally different than what we're bringing to you right now. Yeah, right now. And then, so pretty much what it is you know how to act or speak. I'm going to say speak accordingly.
Yes.
When you're at work versus when you're on the phone with boo versus when you're with your girls or your dudes.
And you have to change the different hats up, basically.
Pretty much. You're changing up your hats. You know, because if you work at AT&T, it's like, hi, thank you for calling AT&T. How can I help you?
But if you work at Roscoe's Waffles and Chicken, what's up? You want to do number 1 or number 3?
Exactly. So pretty much you are able to, I guess, change up and conform. That's the word. To your atmosphere, where you are, who you're talking to. I would say some people don't like go in their office with their boss talking all crazy, but you got some folks who will. Not crazy, not that kind of crazy. But you're more comfortable. You know what I mean? Am I making sense? So that's pretty much what is it?
Polysingularity.
Singularity.
It's being like a chameleon. You can adapt to any situation.
That's the other word I was
looking for.
You know
how to adapt. So say for instance, when people call the clothes that they wear to church their church clothes. So if you could wear your club clothes to church,
we got a problem.
You ain't there yet in your spirituality. You might need a couple of more Sundays,
a little bit more deliverance
back in.
Just a little more.
Yes, because you want to also have a different kind of respect,
right,
according to where you are.
Right. And I think we all have to use that in different areas of our life. I think we can all do that. Now, there are some people, I've only met a few, who do not know how to switch it up.
Exactly.
I do have one friend in particular. She knows who she is if she's watching this, because we used to work together. And our supervisor used to be like, hey, I'm going to need you to bring it down. Like, she used the example. What did she tell her? She was like, if you were sitting at the table with the Obamas, this was at the time when, you know, of course, Barack,
and
president,
we still like to think he in the office in our minds.
But this is when he was in office, and she was like, if you were sitting at the table with the Obamas and your fancy dressing and all that,
your Versace, Gucci,
right? How would you sit and talk to them? And she was like, oh, I would be, all cool, whatever.
You pull it up.
She was like, that's what I need you to use around here in the office,
right?
Because all that, hey, now we.
Like, so anyway, you got in the hood, hey,
yo, show it.
Hey, no.
But yeah, so that I think we all have to use that at some point in life. I'm just saying.
Shawty.
Hey, yo, shawty.
Right.
Anyway, so that is our word for the day.
Polysingularity. I don't know why every time I say it, my hands go like this.
Like it's gonna come across.
Because when you look it up, it's really long, and I had to look up the actual words. Y'all don't listen. She looks like the IQ is high, which it is.
It is.
But I researched. We had to find the specific word to what we wanted to say, and that is polysingularity. It's a very long word.
So anyway, that's the word and the second conversation of the day.
Yes.
So anyways, like we said, we will be coming to you weekly. We haven't picked a specific day,
and we may have to change our clothes and do more than one on one day.
Because we're versatile.
Yeah, and we are moving and shakers in the world, honey. We are millennial-ish. We're not fully millennial. We millennial-ish.
On there.
Yeah, you're ish.
Pardon me, no COVID. Anyways, keep going.
Y'all see the way I look at you now? Like, bitch, I know you lying. I know you lying.
I'm going to sip my tea.
Please get that throat right.
Anyways, what was I saying? You made me forget what I was saying. I can't stand her. Anyways, so yeah, sometimes we'll record more in one day, but anyways, that's nothing y'all need to know. But we will try to make sure we come to you at least weekly. And like we said, down in the comments, comment, ask questions, give us suggestions, something you'd like to hear us talk about. Because like I said, we did get a few subscribers that gave us some stuff to talk about. So we're just going to make it fair and just, pull from the pot.
And keep watching so you can see if we got around
Speaking
to
of
answering your question. I mean, just because we don't get to it on a specific episode does not mean we aren't going to get to it.
Exactly.
Or pay attention because, like, we went through 3 of them today. Two of them today. We may get to 3 or 4, so keep watching.
Right. And on that note of keep watching, I don't know how many of you are YouTube savvy, but just doing our research and things like that. For those you do want to support when it comes to YouTube and their channel and making sure that they get out there, the longer you watch the video, the more it helps. I'm not going to say just us, but those that you do support when you're watching the video. So watch it all the way through. I kind of laugh and joke with my sisters. I was like, hey, even if y'all don't watch the whole thing or y'all busy, hey, push play and go use the bathroom or something. Go feed your kids. Do what you need to do. Push play.
Let me tell
play
you something.
and let it play all the way through.
I wish y'all would.
You can't be threatening folks. Sit back. Anyway, so that we do ask of you after you like and subscribe to our page. Share this on any of your social media avenues.